Talk about the message and they talk about what's clearer. They talk about the back and they talking about the rear. It doesn't really matter, man. I reflect in the mirror. Sometimes I reflect on the things that I reject. Sometimes you could be looking at the fakes like the text. Now I'm going hard because they're looking like the tech. Now I'm going so hard, man. Everybody want respect. Everybody want their brand, man. They want it and they want to act funny. Now everybody want to get their honey like there's a bundle. Look at me when I tell you it's a run. I'm tired of people getting shot down with all these guns. Yo, what happened to Florida is really upsetting. It's tragic. Man, it's really crazy. Man, it's like people disappearing like it's magic. Now it's going hard and the people up in the attic. People want to make the top, but people want to rest there. Doesn't really matter because you know that they're the best there. Yo, let's just try to be the best, man. I'm trying to be the guy that you want to be the next. Everybody be rapping about the same thing, talk about the same love. And everybody want to talk about they found love in the club or even in the tub. Doesn't really matter, man. They talk about the... Hold up. Let me pause up for a minute. Does it really matter? I'm vivid, never acting timid. Going so hard because I'm really acting livid. Does it really matter because you never made it past the limit? Now I'm going hard because I made it past the minute. Now I'm going hard because this right here is a timid. Man, I'm authentic. It doesn't really matter because he can't stop winning. Never stop winning, man. I keep on beginning. Doesn't matter because we rapping. Now I'm trapping. Now we stacking. Everybody be slacking. They packing. Look at me now that they lurking. Everybody looking for answers. They all turn to searches. Like you're doing a word search. Everybody on their porch doing Molly, doing perks and memes. Sorry, I'm trying to do anything to get that morphine. And everybody want to talk about the drugs and the girls and not even talking about what's going on in the world. The flow was off. I used to write my bars back on Microsoft. And back then, man, that was Microsoft. And now I'm going hard because they extra... Stop for a minute. Think about what you say before you say it. How about we go back to praying? How about we go back to relaying back to the race where it made sense? And everybody got their space and everybody got a taste. And everybody want to carry L on their waist. People trying to gun down their enemies. Then nowadays people want to be friends to me. Nowadays they want to be friends when they will talk about you on your back. And everybody wants your numbers like stats. So look at me when I tell you. When they look at your number, then they look at November. Then they say Scorpio season. They don't remember. Man, in November 4th, it's a day that they brought somebody back to the sport. If I ever went to sport, I'd be an athlete. Doesn't really matter, you a track lead. Doesn't really matter, you can't match me. Doesn't really matter, you can't stack me. Doesn't matter, you can't blast me. You can never spear me. Bobby Lashley, Batista, Edge. Everybody y'all dumping off at the edge. All my friends are dead. Push me to the edge. All my friends are dead. Push me to the edge. Sorry for the mess up. Sorry, I'm feeling blessed up. Everybody getting their stress up. It doesn't really matter because you know you the chosen. You was next up. You looking like Aang, looking like the Avatar. Man, I'm going extra in. Now I'm going extra hard. Man, I got the airbending skills in me. Doesn't really matter because you know I feel like Whitney. Yo, I'm like a rocket. I'm Houston. Man, I go much. Man, I be boosting. Man, I'm strong, but I don't even need to be juicing. Going so hard, man, they be talking I'm confusing. Now I'm going so hard and I don't be losing. I be winning all the time. Winning all the time, even when I'm not in my prime. Now I got assists. Now I got a couple dimes of land. Man, a couple rules to bend. Doesn't really matter because I try to make amends. Seth Rollins about to put their foot to your skull. Doesn't really matter because I'm never really dull. Now I'm going hard and now the best is the best. Now I'm going hard because the rest is the rest. Now I'm about to put everybody to the rest because everybody want to be me, but they know who's next.